Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. It is Saturday, June 10th. In the news, outside of the U.S., hey, the rest of the world can celebrate. Aren't we a little bit tired of the drama that we have here? The dumpster fire that is U.S. politics. Boris Johnson, he resigned from the British Parliament today. Why, you ask? I know we all want to know why Boris resigned from Parliament. Well, apparently, there's an investigation going on regarding his administration and during the COVID lockdowns. We're having parties, raging parties, and we're on the tail end of this here, and you can imagine just how reckless that is when the government leaders are telling average citizens that, you need to socially distance, you need to stay home from work, don't go out unless you absolutely have to, go immediately home, don't go visit family, friends, or loved ones, don't go out. And then they're having raging parties. Nothing says hypocrisy quite like do as I say, not as I do. And now there's an investigation into this, and Johnson resigned, claiming it's, basically it's a witch hunt. It's just, being done to humiliate him, which I don't doubt it will be humiliating because it's going to be true. It's going to be found to be true. And what's worse is probably other stuff that would be revealed. But that's my speculation. Let's see what the cards have to say. So, for entertainment purposes only, Spirit, can you give us a sort of an overview of what's going on surrounding Boris Johnson's resignation from Parliament? Let's take a look. Okay, well, there's your celebration. I think this is either the parties that we're having or the celebration he's leaving, crossed with the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is the parties that were going on, and this is the investigation that's coming through here. Now, he's not the PM. He gave up that position a while ago, but he was still very influential, especially in Brexit, with all this. And I think that this is probably also it's probably gonna bring Brexit into this. Something with these parties is there's going to be some truth that comes out that we don't know about or wasn't understood at the time. But yeah, this is not good. This is not good. What's underneath it? The King of Cups. So it's probably involving Boris and his partying ways. In the past, we've got the Queen of Wands. Could be your Sagittarius woman. There's a female person of authority. I don't know who's leading the investigations. I don't know if this is being led by a woman or if there's a woman driving this, but there's some woman of authority. It could be the Queen, the late Queen, wanted something done about this because of hypocrisy. Maybe not. I don't know the royals and their relationships with Boris Johnson, the PM. I don't know if she was a big supporter or not. But, I really do get the Queen vibe on this one. It's like, this was, you know what I think it is? This is a bad look. Whether or not she agreed with it, what she did know is this is a bad look. And something needs to be done about that. And I think it might be reasonable to say that the royals are very concerned about their appearances. And that was just bad. Current situation is the Fool. This is him this was just stupid. This was a completely and utterly unforced error on Johnson's part, and it led him right off the cliff to the point that he's leaving Parliament. Will that do him any good? What's the energy around it? Oh, yeah. Okay. There's a lot of that's because there's a lot of turmoil going on. His departure was his departure and fall was sudden, and now there's a lot of turmoil going on in British politics because apparently, I guess the new Conservative Prime Minister has multiple, 3 different elections or positions to fill, and the Conservative Party is a little bit worried that the Labour Party is going to make a bunch of gains. And so this is causing a lot of turmoil in the Conservative Party and in British politics in general. The lesson to be learned, hey, you made the choices. If you did the crime, be prepared to do the time. And this could be that Wheel of Fortune. The lesson to be learned is the power is now shifting. It's rotating back to the left. It's moved to the right, it's moved to the right, it's moved to the right, and now it's going to move back to the left. Outcome. New agreements. What does it... I don't know if Boris is making new agreements. I think that there's probably going to be some talking and some agreements, probably between the Conservative Party and their allies, or maybe even the Conservative Party and the Labour Party with regards to this. I think this investigation is going to reveal some stuff, and it's going to force for strange political bedfellows and political agreements that needed to be made to prevent probably further humiliating information to come out. And again, this is all having to do with the King of Cups, who I would put as Boris Johnson when he was the PM. Okay. So, will this investigation find stuff? Or I just want to sort of ask real quick for the investigation, just generally speaking, what type of stuff is it going to unveil? I'm curious. I would normally end it right there, but I'm kind of curious. Aren't we all just a little bit nosy? I mean, if it's just partying and hypocrisy, it's... I'm not saying that that's acceptable, but it's not like, national secrets were let out. Or, we tried to undermine our position in NATO. Or we tried to overthrow the free government of the United States. This is just one of those quaint, do as I say, don't do as I do type of situations. But there appears to be more stuff associated with it. I do wonder if Russia and Brexit are associated with this. I don't know how that association would happen, but let's put on our tinfoil hats and enjoy the conspiracy theories while we can create them. This one wants to be on top. Okay, so the question is, what can you tell us about what's going to be revealed with this investigation? This one wanted to be there. Okay, it's about money, greed, the elites. There's someone or something here it's going to reveal some power going on behind it. Again, if this was if Russia had something to do with like Brexit or something like that, it would look something like this. Oh, somebody's being a hostage. There's your Putin, backroom deals, and strength card. Good Lord. Okay, what's it gonna reveal? It's going to reveal agreements that were made, or this person's in a position of power. They have wealth, they have influence, they have everything they want. And I think the Conservative Party kind of feels in that one. So I think this is kind of representing the Conservative Party and Boris Johnson. But underneath it, we have the Emperor, and this is Putin. This is Putin and his influence with the British Conservative Party and Brexit, and how he's got them held hostage, which is probably what we're going to find out is compromat. We're going to find out about compromat that was going on with the Conservative Party, and I don't know how you're going to make the leap from these parties to that. But there's going to be a link there, because here's the backroom dealings. Here's the secret. Here's the dark money coming in. Probably they're going to follow the money. They're going to follow the money, and they'll probably link it to an oligarch or to the conservative government because it's coming from Putin. And underneath it all, in here's strength card. So, this is the party that was in power. And Putin's influence on that one, and basically the blackmail that's going on. So I think they're going to find out some of the blackmail, and this is going to cause even more turmoil in the British politics, especially in the Conservative Party. Okay, so that's my guess on it. For entertainment purposes only. We'll see if I interpreted these cards right or if I'm way off on this one. But, something different. We don't normally cover British politics, much less do we cover Boris Johnson, but that doesn't mean it's any less important. In some ways, it's more important. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting my channel and leaving all the comments and the thumbs up and that sort of stuff. I really do appreciate it. It's helping me along with the algorithms and reaching out for my video to reach out to more people so that they become aware of this channel, and maybe the message that I can throw out there will reach more people. So keep doing what you're doing. I do appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.